What if I told you that one of the world's biggest furniture companies became a global giant by convincing people to do part of the work themselves? It sounds like a terrible business idea, yet it helped build an empire worth billions. The real story behind IKEA is even more surprising because its greatest weakness became its greatest strength. To understand how that happened, we have to travel back to rural Sweden in 1943. A 17-year-old boy named Ingvar Kamprad started a small mail-order business using money his father gave him as a reward for doing well in school. At first, he didn't sell furniture. He sold small everyday items like pens, wallets, and picture frames. But Ingvar had a simple obsession: make useful products affordable for ordinary people. That idea would soon put him on a collision course with the furniture industry. In the 1950s, furniture in Sweden was expensive, and many stores didn't like IKEA's low prices. Some manufacturers even stopped supplying the company after pressure from competitors. For many businesses, that would have been the end. Instead, Ingvar made a decision that changed retail forever. He began designing IKEA's own furniture. Then came an accident that created another breakthrough. One day, an employee removed the legs from a table so it would fit into a customer's car. Suddenly, everything clicked. If furniture could be packed flat, it would take up less space, cost less to ship, suffer less damage, and be easier to store. That simple moment gave birth to the famous flat pack furniture that millions of people know today. But here's the psychological trick most people miss. People often value things more when they help create them. By assembling furniture themselves, customers weren't just saving money, they were becoming part of the process. Psychologists even have a name for this: the IKEA Effect, where people place a higher value on things they helped build. Still, IKEA's journey wasn't always smooth. As the company expanded across Europe, North America, and beyond, it faced criticism over product quality, labor practices, environmental impact, and tax structures. Instead of ignoring these challenges, IKEA invested heavily in improving product safety, using more sustainable materials, and exploring renewable energy. While debates continue, the company has worked to adapt rather than stand still. Today, IKEA operates hundreds of stores across dozens of countries, serving millions of customers every year. Yet its biggest innovation wasn't a bookshelf or a chair. It was changing the way people think about buying furniture. The story leaves us with a few powerful lessons. First, limitations can become opportunities if you're willing to think differently. Second, making something simpler often creates more value than making it more complicated. Third, when customers feel involved, they become more connected to what they buy. And finally, businesses that keep adapting have a better chance of surviving change. So the next time you tighten the final screw on a piece of IKEA furniture, remember that you're taking part in an idea that transformed an entire industry. If you enjoyed this story, give the video a like, subscribe for more fascinating business stories, and let me know in the comments. What's the most memorable thing you've ever bought from IKEA? Or if you've never shopped there, what company do you think changed an industry just as dramatically?